Hi there, I'm Shane Spiers and welcome to another edition of the Performance Brief where we give you one breakthrough business idea in just 5 minutes. My guest today is Mark Peacock. Mark, a very warm welcome. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you, Shane. It's lovely to be here.
Brilliant. Lovely to have you here. Before we get into the interview, let me tell you a little bit about Mark. Mark is known as the Price Coach. His mission is to help small to medium enterprises unlock value through better pricing strategies and better coaching, or price coaching. He is passionate about pricing and how it can be used to achieve improved results quickly and effectively. Mark has spent 25 years running businesses, and his last role was head of a 20 million plus business in a large PLC. Mark is a qualified executive coach and also has a postgraduate diploma in marketing. Wow, brilliant. Mark, the title of our interview today is Why Price is the Most Important Lever for Increasing Profitability. We have 5 minutes for the interview. If you're ready, I'll start the clock.
I'm ready.
Great. So let's start. Why don't SMEs review their pricing strategy more often?
Well, I think what most people end up doing is there's four main reasons. One is either inertia. I've used the same pricing strategy that I've always used since I set up my business. A second one is complacency. This has always worked fine for me, so why should I change now? A third one is a bit of ignorance. I'm aware of cost plus pricing and competitor-based pricing, but I don't really know about any others. But the fourth one, and probably the biggest, is fear. My customers are sensitive. I couldn't possibly put my prices up, or I worry how my competitors react if I do. There are loads of simple things you can do to review your prices, which will increase your profits and have a better customer value as a result.
Right. So what are the two key questions your customers will ask before you make a buying decision?
Yeah, so this is really important to understand. So any customer, whether it's a consumer or a business, basically ask themselves two key questions. Will I and which one? So will I means, am I in the market for this product or service? So that depends on what your product offering is and how you've marketed to your customers, whether people trust your brands, whether they respond to your sales activity, and so on. If they decide that they are in the market for your product or service, the next question then is, which one? Which product or service am I going to buy? And that can either be one product from your range of products and services or a product compared to a competitor's. And what customers do at that point is they evaluate which is the best product option to meet their needs. And they do that very quickly. It's almost subconscious. And they assess the features and the attributes of your product and they compare it to the competitors. And they work out in their head which offers them the highest value to meet their needs. And actually, that's what we call value-based pricing. That's how we understand how customers work out what's important to them, and then that in turn helps you to how they choose which products or services to buy from you.
Right. So why understanding customer value is the secret to success when it comes to effective pricing?
So all customers operate like this. Everybody does this, whether you're a consumer or a business. So you go through a process. So understanding how people think, how they make decisions is critical, not just to pricing, but to your whole business. The way it works is that people go through a process of working out in their heads what's the best product or service for them. You can work out yourself, and there's a process you can go through to estimate this, the monetary value on your service. So it's not the same as saying, oh, I think X, Y, Z is really good. What does it enable the customer to do in terms of time saved, money gained, whether you're helping them to generate new sales or business, expert advice, productivity gains, efficiency gains, whatever it is that you do. If you can work out or estimate the monetary value that they place on the service that you provide based on the outcome and the results that you deliver, you'll have a much better understanding and a new platform on which you can then build your product and your price range to meet the various segments of your market and price them more correctly accordingly. So it is the best way to go about pricing your business, and also it forces you to think about how customers are assessing your products and services from their view. Everybody talks about being customer focused, but if you think of it through the eyes of price, it brings a real sharp focus to the understanding of how people are looking at your products and services.
Right, brilliant. And we've just got 30 seconds left, Mark. How can I increase my prices without losing any customers?
Well, this is the magic question. So if you take a value-based pricing approach and you understand how your customers are making decisions, it should be possible to raise your overall average prices across your whole product range. And in doing so, increase your profit and deliver better customer value as a result. And if you do lose one or two customers at the bottom end of the price range, they're probably the ones that are causing you the most problems, your least profitable customers as well anyway. So it's probably the right result for you in the long term for your business as well.
Fascinating. Thank you so much, Mark. Folks, for more resources from Mark, check out his website, www.markpeacock.co.uk. Thank you, Mark.